Weather not quite going to be hanging out over Iowa over the next few days and even beyond that, as we see the temperature trend seeing more of those 80s sticking around even deeper into next week. But as far as the mid 80s, high confidence lasting all the way through Tuesday. So it is definitely, this is pool weather that we have over us, but at least it's comfortable outside. It's going to be pleasant to comfy as we talk about the humidity as we track that throughout the rest of this week, even going into the weekend. Future temperatures going throughout the rest of today, starting off in the 50s by around 12 o'clock, already upper 70s and into the low 80s. So you're already feeling the heat by around lunchtime. And then mid 80s, we continue to climb. We have a pretty weak southwest wind in place as we get into the evening. Even we'll continue with that wind, but the temperatures on the downward trend by 10 o'clock, mid to upper 60s and right near 70 degrees. It is very calm across the entire Midwest, not just over our state. We're going to continue with more of this type of weather through the next few days. So there is something to talk about, though. As we jump throughout Friday today, we're not really going to see much. Gusts around 10, 15 miles per hour, possibly, mainly from the south and southwest. And then as we jump into, let's go to Saturday morning. We're tracking a cold front pushing in. It's a weak one. It's not going to give us rain. It's not going to give us really much cloud cover. And it's also not going to quite give us much of a cool down either. Going throughout Saturday morning, it's going to creep into the state, kind of bend a little bit as it really breaks apart. It's weakening as it passes over Iowa. We will notice a wind shift, though, and that's going to play a role in for any type of afternoon, evening plans as this continues to make its way over the state, but then it really breaks apart as we get into Saturday evening, Saturday night, and then for Sunday, well, now we have those southerly winds back in place, and we're not really going to drop any temperatures. As we go through the humidity through the rest of this week and going into the weekend and even into next week, it's mainly staying in the comfortable range. We were talking about a bump on the humidity on Sunday. That seems less likely now, so it is going to be more comfortable as we stick with these very warm temperatures. Mid 80s, even some upper 80s farther to the north and northwest. Now tomorrow, remember that cold front pushing in. It's going to enter the state to the north and northwest. That's why upper 70s that way. Mid 80s pretty much everywhere else as it really takes its time to pass over. So we're not really expecting any temperature impact for most of the state. Mid 80s back with us Saturday, Sunday, going into Monday and Tuesday. Rain chances, we're not seeing a drop until possibly Friday.